Hey Scorpios, welcome to your monthly June love reading for 2019. This reading is for Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Rising, and Scorpio Venus. I am personally a Scorpio Sun and a Scorpio Venus, so I'm very Scorpy. I'm also a Scorpio Pluto. So love my Scorpios. It's a very personal sign to me. I also have a few other planets in Scorpio like Pluto and one other planet. So I'm very, very Scorpion. So I love you guys. Love the intensity. When I tapped into the energy before the reading for June, the message that I got was about feeling balanced. So it's almost like you guys are going to be like coming into a more balanced state this month. And here's what I mean by that. Things have been my hair is so crazy right now. That's okay though. Things have been kind of topsy-turvy, crazy, wackadoodle since about last summer. Things kind of flew off the handle. So it's like a tea kettle when it's like getting too hot, when it's boiling, when it's like boop, 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 boop. And it like for the summer to now it was like screaming when the tea kettle's like screaming. That was like our lives. But this is how I look at that. It was such like a crumbling to be built back up. Scorpios are the sign of the phoenix. So, or like the symbol, one of the symbols that represents Scorpio is a phoenix. Like the total rebuilding of yourself from the ashes. And it's like, how intense was that Scorpio moon on May 18th, just a few weeks ago? Like, it was so intense. It was like an excavation. It just brought up so much stuff. But this is the month that we've like integrated everything that's gone on and we're like taking control of our lives again. We're like gaining that control back. So I'll pull 3 cards for this reading. The first card is going to be the vibe for love for May. And the second card is going to be what's happening in your love life in May. And then the third card is going to be the outcome of your love life in May. I live in San Diego, and the allergies are crazy right now. So I hope you guys are okay. What is the vibe for May for Scorpio? Let's see. Okay. So I pulled the 4 of water. And so this is also known as the 4 of Cups in regular tarot. And this really has to do, like, I don't know if you can see this, but this mermaid is like looking at these cups over here that are just like kind of disintegrating and like not as prominent. But there's like this beautiful other cup that's right over here that she could just like turn her head only a little bit. Excuse me. What I mean by that is change perspective just a little bit. And she would be looking at this beautiful cup here. So for Scorpios for the month of June in love, this really tells me to like change your perspective. And what I'm getting more specifically with changing your perspective is changing the idea around like believing that someone will complete you. Because honestly, Scorpio, I feel like, just getting crazier as we go, I'm actually like fixing my hair right now. It's like getting more wacky. Okay, that's a little better. I'll deal with this. So this card, it's really saying to like change your perspective and the abundance will be right there. Like it's right under your nose. And in love, it's like, I feel, Scorpio, like you've been doing so much work on yourself for the last 8 months. Like you've been doing so much healing work, letting go, releasing work, just like standing in your power work. And it's time to allow some of that intense Scorpio, like rigidity around what we think love is to like dissipate. I'm almost seeing your heart chakra, like sort of opening, like melting, like just easing into the love. I do see love coming into your life, Scorpio, this month, because I also pulled the Wheel of Fortune. In the Angel Tarot deck, it's just called the Wheel. But basically, this means things are moving forward and fortune is on your side, the Wheel of Fortune. Like, I feel like these cards are very, like, I pulled this card first and then this card. It's like once you can change perspective, the abundance will roll right in. And it's like got me thinking, because I'm such a, like, I'm a Scorpio, like, what exactly is the change in perspective that I need? And I think it's very important for everybody to have standards in love, but I do want to say that it's also very important to just be flexible, not on your standards, but on who the person is. Because you don't want to ever like go lower than your standards, but you might have a very specific idea of someone in your mind that you date. So that this, I just got a bunch of information. You might have a really, really specific idea of someone you date. So for example, so my Instagram screen name is Queer Psychic Queen. So my main thing is like creating a space for the LGBT community to feel like safe and practice spirituality. So with that, let's say that you've always dated like masculine girls as a girl. So I've usually dated masculine girls. This is like a time where someone else besides that might come into your life because it's just different. It's like this is what I'm saying with the changing of perspectives. Like it's just different than what you thought, but it's actually really good. And I love, love, love this Wheel of Fortune. That feels really great. So what's happening in your love life in June 2019 for Scorpio? What's happening in your love life in June 2019 for Scorpios? Okay, so I pulled the Daydream card. And what this means to me is that your guides are kind of telling you to put your attention towards positivity and towards what you want and not have your vision be more towards like what you're lacking. So I'm feeling like Scorpio, a lot of you are about to take big risks, like either moving or switching careers, starting school. It's time to really like imagine the possibility of how good that could be, or even thinking about your next relationship. Like, it just feels like so much thinking is going on in your head, and you just need to like be grateful for what you have and the power that's within you. It feels like the things that you'd like to let go of, you're a lot closer to letting go of them than you originally thought. So whether it's getting over a breakup or moving past a situation financially, you're a lot closer to the end than you think. You've been in the trenches for a while, and I can feel that, but that's lessening up this month with your change in perspective and things just coming into balance. And then what is the outcome for Scorpios for June 2019 in love? Okay, this feels really good. I pulled the Heart-to-Heart Conversations card. And what I got with this is that this new lover that's coming into your life, this new lover that's coming into your life is someone that's very communicative. And that's different than what you're used to. Because this heart-to-heart conversations, like this is not signaling for you to like have a conversation with like an ex or anything like that. This is saying like the new lover that's coming in is very communicative, and it's different than what you're used to. You're used to dating people that you have a lot of fun with. You might, go really well intimately, but there's not amazing communication, like about serious matters, or let's say you're upset about something. It didn't always feel super safe to express yourself exactly how you wanted. This person feels very communicative in a way that is safe, but at first it's like alarming for you. It's like overwhelming. It's like, I don't know, like it feels dangerous to talk about your feelings, but you are safe. Like how in this picture, the aliens, the angels are all around them. You're protected. So this feels really good just because I know, Scorpio, that you've kind of been wanting someone, you've been wanting someone different than your past, but you've been looking for the same thing as your past. So this is how I'm imagining it. It's sort of like you've been looking for someone different than anyone that you've ever dated, but you've been treating dating exactly like you always have. And so it's bringing you these same frustrating results. So this month, I also can't stress enough that there's nothing like serious that you need to do to get to this level. Ask your angels for guidance and they'll show you exactly what you need to do. You're good on your own. You're lovable as you are, but just a more loving thought process around your romantic life will make all of the difference. So this feels amazing, amazing, amazing. I hope that you guys have a wonderful June. My Instagram is Queer Psychic Queen. If you'd like to have a love reading to go more in detail about your love life, my email is queerpsychicqueen@gmail.com. Let me know and have a wonderful June.